So what we'll do is we'll look at the patch notes first, and then we'll have a look at the pick rates and stuff like that after. Does Rivals lack champion diversity? I think they mean diversity in the characters that are picked, because it's pretty much always Hawkeye Hela. So that's what they're talking about. They want more heroes to be played more, right? So, Marvel Rivals version 2025-0110. Balance Post. Season 1 begins. Hello, Rivals. As Season 0 draws to a close, our analysis of battle data has revealed significant shifts in team compositions within regular matches, showcasing a vibrant diversity of lineups. However, as the skill level escalates, compositions centered around double shields and ranged have displayed considerable prowess. So in other words, the higher up in ranks you go, it's always Doctor Strange, Magneto, Hawkeye, Hela. Despite this, players have continuously honed and experimented with new compositions and strategies, further enriching the battlefield. For example, a potent combination featuring Psylocke and Star-Lord has brought unparalleled map control through high mobility and formidable mid-range damage, while pairings like Namor and Winter Soldier emphasize defensive counterattacks, fortifying the rear lines and seizing opportunities for combat advantage. Whether formations revolved around Hulk's might or Adam Warlock's team-up abilities, or a selection of heroes tailored for specific scenarios, it became clear that players are delving deeper into the world of Marvel Rivals. In other words, people worked out how to play Wolverine, people still haven't worked out how to play Storm. Hence, in the first half of Season 1, we are set to make balance adjustments to certain heroes, enabling a broader roster to partake in more intricate gameplay, ensuring a richer, more engaging and diverse gaming experience for all. At the same time, regarding season bonuses and team-ups, we'd like to clarify that given the brief duration of Season 0 and everyone's recent acclimatization to Marvel Rivals, we will not make extensive changes to or adjust team-up abilities in Season 1. Right? So they're not changing the team-up abilities for Season 1. They're going to stay the same as they have been. Right? So Hela, Thor, like Hulk, Strange, Iron Man, you know, all those fun team-ups. Instead, we will make minor adjustments to the existing team-up values. Fear not, for we are planning exciting redesigns and adjustments to team-up abilities in Season 2. Below, we will provide a detailed introduction to the balance adjustments in the first half of Season 1. So does that mean we're going to get another set of balance adjustments for the second half of Season 1? That's how I interpret that. Suit up, Rivals, and prepare to ignite the battle. Alright, adjustments. Vanguard. Captain America. Steve will receive some enhanced survivability, allowing more frequent entering and exiting of the combat. Reduce the delay time for shield restoration after releasing Living Legend from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Reduce Liberty Rush cooldown from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. Increased base health from 650 to 675. So this all helps with his survivability. And reduce the energy cost for releasing Freedom Charge, his ultimate ability, from 3400 to 3100. Reduce the additional health provided per second to self after releasing it from 110 to 100. So he'll get his ult quicker, but he'll get less health per second after he activates it. Doctor Strange will be reducing the threat range and increasing the defense window of the Sorcerer Supreme. Add damage fall off to Maelstrom of Madness and Gamma Maelstrom. That's his AoE, like his close range AoE. Starting at 5 meters and reducing to 70% at 8 meters. Slightly decrease the shield value recovery rate after releasing Shield of the Seraphim from 80 per second to 70 per second. Okay. So it'll take the shield longer to recharge back to full. Well, that's fine. Alright, Thor. The God of Thunder could use some slightly increased survivability and improve the success rate to his ultimate ability. Increased base health from 500 to 525. So Thor get chonky. Added immunity to control effects during God of Thunder. Ultimate ability. So, he is now immune to being CC'd when he pops his ult. This is good. And extra health is always good. Hulk. Dr. Banner has been dominant, but some decreased sustained combat capability upon entering the battlefield will bring him more in line with other Vanguards. Reduce the indestructible guard gamma shield value for Hero Hulk from 250 to 200. Right, so his bubble shield, 50 less health on his bubble shield. Venom. With increased survivability and the threat of his ultimate ability, the symbiote menace will strike fear into the backlines of all enemy teams. Increase the symbiotic resilience bonus health ratio gained per lost health point from 1 to 1.2. So he gets a little bit extra health when he pops his oh shit button. And then increase the base damage of Feast of the Abyss, his ultimate ability, from 40 to 50. So that's good. So a buff to his ultimate. Duelist. Black Panther. We're slightly decreasing T'Challa's combat survivability. Reduce the additional health provided to self after refreshing Vibranium marks with Spirit Rend from 40 to 30, and the upper limit of additional health provided from 120 to 75. That's a big nerf. That's a big nerf to Panther. Alright, Black Widow. Natasha was very much in need of optimization when evaluating the release experience of her abilities, as well as a slightly increase to the threat of her ultimate ability. Increase the range of the first effect of Edge Dancer, which is her knockback, from a 3 meter radius to a 5 meter radius. Reduce the time required for Fleetfoot to recover from 0 stamina to full from 12 seconds to 4 seconds. That is a huge buff to her maneuverability. So that's her run fast. She now recovers a hell of a lot quicker. That's massive. And then reduce the time required for Electroplasma Explosion, ultimate ability, to reach maximum power from 1 second to 0.6 seconds. So she charges her ult up to full slightly quicker. Okay, so these are all good buffs. These are all good buffs. Hawkeye. We'll be decreasing the medium long range damage capability, reducing the threatening combat radius, and slightly improving the close combat resistance for the Avenging Archer. Slightly reduce the spread angle between every 2 blast arrows. No one uses blast arrows. Reduce the triggering distance of passive ability Archer's Focus from 60 meters to 40 meters. That's the thing where you hold down the trigger and he charges up. The longer you focus on an enemy, he charges up the damage. Now you have to be 20 meters closer before that will start to take effect. Reduce the maximum additional damage of the passive from 80 to 70. Right, so he can't... It's a damage nerf, basically. But not a huge damage nerf. I still think he's going to be good. You just need to be good from 20 meters closer now. Hela. The Goddess of Death has been a menace and will slightly decreasing her combat strength. Reduce base health from 275 to 250. Is that it? Did they forget to add a line about her damage? Like, they even said she's been a menace. And then they just give her 25 less health. That's it. I mean, that's not gonna do anything. she's still going to be a menace. Wow, that's a little disappointing. Magic. Queen of Limbo needed an increase to her threat after unleashing her ultimate. Increase Umbral incursion damage in Darkchild form from 115 to 135. Umbral incursions, the swing, sword swing, when she comes out of the portal, right? I think that's right. So she does more damage while in Darkchild form. That's alright. Moon Knight. The Hand of Khonshu will receive a slight increase to the threat of his ultimate ability. Increase the number of talons generated by Hand of Khonshu, ultimate ability, from 10 to 14. It's going to drop 4 extra mummy hands. Increase the explosion radius of each talon from 4 meters to 5 meters. What the fuck? That's a massive... They said a slight increase to the threat of his ultimate ability. This is huge. It drops an extra 4 hands, and the explosion radius of each is increased by 1 meter. This is not a slight increase, guys. Jesus. Namor. We're optimizing the throwing feel of Namor's eggs. That's a sentence I never thought I'd have to read out loud. Adjust the throwing feel of Monstro Spawn and Frozen Spawn. Now, Namor can more accurately throw them to the desired location. But what does this mean? Adjust the throwing feel. What does that mean? Like, does he throw out an egg and then he has to go lie down on a couch and tell a therapist how that made him feel? Like, I don't know what that means. Throwing feel. Guess we'll find out tomorrow. Psylocke will be providing more options for other heroes to counter the Demon Slayer's ultimate. Now, Dance of the Butterfly ultimate ability will check for barriers, including Magneto's metal bulwark, Hulk's indestructible guard, etc. Okay, so bubbles. You can use bubbles to mitigate the damage that Psylocke's ult does. Okay. Punisher. We're slightly increasing the damage capability of Frank's weapons. Slightly reduce the spread of Deliverance and Adjudication. Oh no. Oh no. It's already annoying enough when Punisher just walks at you with his shotgun and he two-taps you. Now they've reduced the spread of it. Of both his guns. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, Scarlet Witch. We're increasing Wanda's combat strength when she's facing duelists or strategists. Increase Chaos Control's fixed damage from 50 a second to 60 a second. Oh god. Scarlet Witch does even more damage now. She kills you so quick as it is. Reduce the percentage damage per second from 5% to 3%. So is that overall a nerf or overall a buff? Because the fixed damage goes from 50 a second to 60 a second. It's a nerf buff? Or a buff nerf? Is it a nuff or a burf? Increased Chthonian bursts projectile damage from 30 to 35. Okay. Alright, Storm. Here's the one I'm looking forward to. The Weather Witch needed an overall increase to her damage capability. Yes. We're also optimizing the feel of her left-click projectile and the release experience of her ultimate ability. The release experience of her ultimate? You press a button. How are they going to improve that release experience? Increased wind blade projectile speed from 100 meters per second to 150 meters per second. Nice, so her shots go faster. And left click damage from 50 to 55. Ooh, nice. So base damage gets a buff. Nice. Increased bolt rush damage from 70 to 80. That's the lightning bolt that she shoots out. Nice. After releasing Omega Hurricane, ultimate ability, the bonus health provided for herself will be increased from 350 to 450. Nice. Moreover, following its conclusion, the extra health will no longer vanish instantly, but will instead diminish at a rate of 100 per second. So, she gets an extra 450 health, so it'll take 4.5 seconds to diminish after the ult's finished. Okay, so that gives her a bit of a better chance, like if you pushed in a bit too far with her ult, it gives you more of a chance to get the fuck back to the safety of your team. No movement speed boost, though. Nothing about movement speed. Like, it's good that the projectile speed and damage has been increased of her left click. But yeah, Squirrel Girl. Alright, we're increasing the threat of Doreen and her furry friends in their ultimate ability. Addition of a new effect to the unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami. Ultimate ability. The squirrels will rush towards the nearest enemy after bouncing instead of bouncing randomly. Thank fucking Christ. Finally. The squirrels will actually hunt people down. Reduce the Squirrel Tsunami health from 600 to 300. Aww. So it's not going to last as long, but it's now going to be targeted. Yeah, it's now going to be targeted. So, but good change. The ult definitely needed it. The random bouncing was so fucking frustrating. Winter Soldier will be adjusting Bucky by decreasing his long-range combat strength and increasing his survivability in medium to close-range combat. Okay. Increase the bonus health provided by Bionic Hook and Tainted Voltage from 30 to 40. Alright. Increase Rotorstone's projectile damage from 70 to 75. So he does more damage per shot. Reduce the area damage from 70 to 65. So less... So more impact damage, but less AoE damage. And reduce damage decay from 65% at 40 meters to 60%. And increase base health from 250 to 275. Okay. Wolverine. Logan will receive an increase to basic combat strength. Uh-oh. But a slight decrease to the additional survivability after activating Undying Animal. Increase base health from 300 to 350. Holy crap. Reduce the damage reduction ratio provided by Undying Animal from 50% to 40%. Right. So that's his, like... Rah! Yeah. So, slightly less damage reduction. But he's got an extra 50 health. Jesus. Strategist. Cloak and Dagger. Ty and Tandy will receive an increase to their healing capability as well as an expansion to the coverage area of their ultimate ability. Reduce Dagger Storm cooldown from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. Okay. That's the bubble she puts down, right? The shield dome. So 12 second cooldown now from 15. And increase the number of dashes in Eternal Bond ultimate ability from 3 to 4. Ooh, so you get an extra dash in the ult. That's cool. Like, Cloak and Dagger were already pretty good. This is just gonna make them pretty gooder? Yeah, like, wow, okay. Do you think this might be a little OP? Guess we'll have to wait and see. Jeff the Land Shark will be adjusting the range for his ultimate ability so it now better fits the warning marker. About fucking time. Nothing sucks more than escaping Jeff's circle only to still get sucked in because the range went outside the warning marker. In addition, we'll also be increasing his healing capability. Okay. Adjust its Jeff ultimate ability range from a 10-meter sphere to a 10-meter radius, 5-meter high cylindrical spell field. Ooh. So the height of it has been nerfed as well. The only other thing more annoying than being outside of Jeff's circle and still getting sucked into it was being fucking way up in the air above him and still getting pulled into it. And increase the healing of Joyful Splash from 140 per second to 150 per second. Oh, nice. So just straight up healing buff for Jeff. Good. Luna Snow. While we've enjoyed her dropping the base, we've made adjustments to Luna's ultimate ability to prevent players from abusing its healing capabilities. Increase the interval for switching between healing and damage in Fate of Both Worlds from 0.1 of a second to 0.5 of a second. Now, I've heard that some high rank players actually had that switch for her ultimate bound to their mouse scroll wheel, and when they pop her ult, they would literally just flick the scroll wheel back and forth really fast. Yeah, and then just spin the scroll wheel, yeah. Yep, and that would flick it between healing and damage. But apparently there was a bug that would cause you would be sitting there spinning your scroll wheel, flicking between healing and damage, but on the server it would either get stuck on healing or damage, and you just wouldn't see it. They fixed that bug? Oh, okay. So yeah, so now it's now 0.5 of a second before you can switch, which means no more spinning the scroll wheel. Mantis. We'll be making Mantis a bit less fleet-footed, reducing her roaming support capability. Reduce Nature's Favor passive movement boost from 2.5 meters a second to 1.5 meter a second. Holy shit. That is a big nerf to Mantis. Yeah, wow. So she can't move as fast now. That's, yeah, probably deserved. Rocket. Rocket could use an enhancement to his healing capability, increase the healing of repair mode from 60 per second to 70 per second. So like Jeff, just a straight up healing boost. Nice. Okay. I still think it's so weird that Rocket is a strategist that can heal you. Rocket should have just been a DPS. Because he's all about shooting guns. The fact that they made him a healer is bizarre. Yeah, alright. Team up abilities. Hawkeye and Black Widow. To further tone down Hawkeye's oppression, we'll be reducing his seasonal buff. Oh, okay, so reduced Hawkeye's season bonus from 20% to 15%. Hela Thor Loki, much like Hawkeye, Hela's overwhelming power will be receiving a slight reduction. Reduce Hela's season bonus from 20% to 15%. Right. So there's the damage nerfs. Okay, so Hawkeye and Hela both toned down damage-wise. Good, good, good. Lunar Snow Namor will be increasing the threat of Namor's frozen spawn. Again, this is another line I don't think I would ever have predicted to be reading out loud. Increased frozen spawn damage from 25 to 27. Increased frozen spawn slowing effect applied to hit enemies from 25% to 30%. Oh god. And increased berserk state frozen spawn damage from 16 to 18. God damn. Yeah, that's just straight up buffs to Namor. Okay. Rocket, Punisher, Winter Soldier. One of Rocket's best tools will be available more often. Reduce the cooldown of ammo invention from 45 seconds to 40 seconds. So that's the infinite ammo tool that he puts down for Punisher and Winter Soldier. Okay. Scarlet Witch Magneto. A bit underwhelming, the damage capability of this father-daughter team-up ability will be enhanced. Increase metallic fusion projectile damage from 55 to 60. Increase metallic fusion spell field damage from 30 to 35. Alright. No, that's good. Thor, Storm, Captain America. We'll be enhancing the damage capability of Storm's side of this team-up ability. Reduce the cooldown of Charged Gale from 20 seconds to 15 seconds. Nice. Increasing the damage of Charged Gale from 50 to 55. Nice. That's the Chain Lightning that she gets from Thor. Hell yeah. So she can use it more often and it does more damage. I like this. I like this a lot. Alright, well, that's all the patch notes for the start of Season 1. So again, we've got Captain America buffs, Doctor Strange nerfs, Thor buffs, Hulk nerf, Venom buffs, big Black Panther nerfs, Black Widow buffs, Hawkeye nerfs, Hela nerfs, Magic buff, Moon Knight buff, Namor buff, Psylocke nerf, Punisher buff, Scarlet Witch buff, Storm buff, Squirrel Girl buff, Winter Soldier buff, Wolverine buff and nerf, Cloak and Dagger buffs, Jeff nerf to his ult but buff to his healing, Luna nerf, Mantis speed, movement speed nerf, Rocket healing buff, and then yeah, Hawkeye damage reduced, Hela damage reduced, Namor frozen damage buff, Rocket's infinite ammo beacon buff, Magneto buff when he's teamed with Scarlet Witch, and Storm buff when she's teamed with Thor. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, we can take a look at the win rates and pick rates and all that fun stuff. This is PC quick play. All rolls. Jeff, biggest pick rate. 21.18%, but only a 45% win rate. Then we get Venom is the second most picked, 19% pick rate, with a 49% win rate. And then we get Cloak and Dagger, third most picked, with a over 50% win rate. That's impressive. Mantis, only 15% pick rate, but a whopping 56% win rate. That's crazy. Penny. Hey! Penny makes the top 5 most picked characters in quick play on PC. 15, just shy of Mantis's 15%. And a 55% win rate. Fuck yeah, let's go Penny. That's good. Who's on the bottom? Poor Storm in quick play. Poor Storm. 1.66%. Even Black Widow is picked twice as much as Storm. Oh man, that's so depressing. God damn. The goddess gets no respect. But this is quick play, mind you. So yeah, so Storm, Namor, Black Widow, Wolverine. I'm surprised Wolverine's down so low. I'm surprised Squirrel Girl gets picked more than fucking Wolverine. Alright, what about win rates? Right, yeah, Mantis, Penny, Warlock, Loki, Thor. There's your top 5. Who has the worst win rate? Black Widow, 44. And then Jeff, 45. Yep. There you go. Okay. Now, what about console? Not much different. Oh, they merged. PC and console merged. This is PC and console merged. Right? Because it's quick play. But, competitive. Luna, Cloak and Dagger, Mantis, Doctor Strange, Penny. Okay, I am very surprised to see Penny in the top 5. I mean, it's all ranks. But I'm still surprised to see her in the top 5. This is PC competitive. I'm surprised to see her picked more than Venom. Who's the least picked? Fucking Paul Storm! Oh no, chat! Oh no! But she doesn't have a bad win rate. Near 50% win rate. Oh. Alright, win rates for PC console. All ranks. Mantis, Hela, Loki, Magic, Warlock. There you go. Who's the least? Black Widow. Black Widow, Jeff, Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, Punisher. There you go. That's interesting. But again, so that's PC, competitive, that's all. Now, who's picked most in bronze? Cloak and Dagger, Venom, Jeff, Mantis, Luna. Who's picked the least? Storm. Oh dear. Alright. Be interesting once we get to gold and plat to see what Storm's pick rate is. Alright, silver. Oh, hang on, win rates. Win rates in bronze. Mantis, Hela, Penny, Magic, Warlock. Who's the least? Black Widow, Jeff, Squirrel Girl, Punisher, Wolverine. Right, so that's pretty much the same as the all ranks. Alright, silver. Silver, we got Cloak and Dagger, Luna, Mantis, Penny, Doctor Strange as top 5 picks. 21% pick rate for Cloak and Dagger. That's impressive. Who's the least? Oh, Storm. Storm gets no love. No love in silver. Alright, win rates. Mantis, Hela, Loki, Warlock, Magic. Magic just beating out Rocket. And lowest. Oh, again, it's Black Widow, Jeff, Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, Punisher. Yeah, it's same as bronze. Alright. Gold. Pick rates. Pick rates in gold. Luna, Doctor Strange, Cloak and Dagger, Mantis, Penny. That's your gold pick rates. And no guesses for who's at the bottom. Storm. Man. Storm just the disrespect. But look at the win rate. Look at the win rate. Over 50% win rate. No love for the goddess, but she's got a good win rate. Like, Black Widow does not. So yeah, so win rates. Top 5, Mantis, Loki, Rocket, Hela, Warlock. Right? But then you've got Storm kind of in the middle here. Storm's got a better win rate in gold than Luna Snow. Yeah, lowest win rates. Black Widow, Jeff, Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, Scarlet Witch, though. Wolverine gets a bit of a jump in win rate in gold. But Scarlet Witch drops down. Now, Platinum. Pick rates. Doctor Strange, Luna, Mantis, Cloak and Dagger, Hela. Least picked. Not Storm! I feel like I'm single-handedly responsible for helping ensure that Storm was not the least picked in Plat. I'm taking fucking credit for this. Me playing Storm in Plat. I am taking credit for this. I'm probably a big reason for the sub 50% win rate too, because I kept dropping back into gold. So that's probably me as well. But look at this win rate. Oh my god. 38.95 for Black Widow in Plat. Yikes. Even Storm never got that low win rate. Yeah, win rate. So win rate, we've got Mantis, Loki, Rocket, Magic, Hulk. And then, yeah, the lowest win rate, Black Widow, Jeff, Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, Cloak and Dagger. I'm actually surprised Cloak and Dagger's that low in Plat. I'm quite surprised they're that low, considering their high pick rate as well. But she's 4th most picked. Behind Luna and Mantis, sure. Alright, that's surprising. Okay, so now we go Diamond. Pick rates, Doctor Strange, 30%. 30% pick rate is crazy. Luna, Mantis, Cloak and Dagger, Groot. Yeah, that is insane. Who's the lowest? Black Widow, then Storm. But again, 37% win rate in Diamond. Yikes. So win rates in Diamond. Hulk, Magic, Mantis, Rocket, Iron Man. Magic's got a fucking high win rate in Diamond. So does Iron Man. I guess that's because Hela and Hawkeye are getting banned every game. So Iron Man just does what he wants. And the lowest win rate, yeah, 37. Black Widow, Squirrel Girl, Jeff, Moon Knight, Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, I'm so sad to see Squirrel Girl this low down as well. All right. Grandmaster and above. We've got Doctor Strange, Mantis, Luna, Magneto, Cloak and Dagger. %34% pick rate. Doctor Strange is just so strong. And then if we go down, Scarlet Witch is the least picked. Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, Storm, Squirrel Girl, Iron Fist. Even, look, Captain America down this low. Spider-Man. In Grandmaster and above, Spider-Man's just not picked. Who's the highest duelist picked? Psylocke. Psylocke, Punisher, Namor, Winter Soldier, Star-Lord. There you go. There's your top 5 Grandmaster picks. Wow. Magic only has a 5% pick rate, but a 54% win rate. Iron Fist only has a 1.6% pick rate, but a 54% win rate. That's crazy. He's one of the lowest pick rates, but he's actually got a big win rate. That's got to be like one guy. That has to be one guy playing him.